It is getting into me now. Just broke 100. 110 now. Now it's at 120. Went down for a little bit. Now it's at 115. 120. Now it's at 130. 140. It's going up quickly. Slow down a little bit. Now it's at around 140, 130. Going back up. Now it's at 145. There goes Tiv 1. Hopefully they don't die. 137. And whoa, there goes Dom 3. Someone undeployed too early. And there goes Dom 2. Jesus. 103 now. Now, what's up, guys? It's your boy Texas Gaming here, and today we are back in Twisted, continuing the storm chasing series. The fact that I didn't tell y'all it's a storm chasing series is a little bit on me. I kind of forgot whenever I was finishing editing and kind of didn't really want to go back. Anyways, so once again, here we are in Dom 3, just before 11 a.m. in game. And one of the things is we're on the road to 200 subscribers. Heck, maybe by the time this video ends up coming out, we may have surpassed that milestone. Again, we need 100 subscribers in the month of May in order to stay on track with 1,000 by the end of the year. I know we can do it. I feel it down in my chest. I feel it down in my stomach that it is attainable, it is accomplishable, and to be honest, it is just up to people. I'm pressing that subscribe button, so if you haven't already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button while we are waiting for a new storm. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, get us to that milestone, get us higher up, get us past 200, because it's kind of like sports, you know. If you you know, the team, you have the team and all, and you know, you have the everything you need to get a championship, to win a championship. But to be honest, it really just matters on what the fans do. If the fans show out every single day, day in and day out, you know, and they come out strong, of course, you know, that team is going to have the ability to win a championship. You don't have the players worrying about, you know, do we have what it takes? You know, if those fans show out every single day for you, rooting you on, then yeah, you have what it takes. So that's what we're trying to do here on the channel. Have fans come out, root for us, well, subscribers, and yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut ahead to whenever a storm forms, and whenever we have something we like a little bit better. We don't really like side wonders on the channel as they are a little bit harder to predict. So here I am currently doing the a lot of people on Twisted will know this. This is the storm summoning seance, or voodoo, or whatever it's called. Basically, because Prior Lake is about like middle of the map. You know, basically, you have everybody going around in circles, essentially trying to get a storm to form, and there goes one right there. So it works, you know. So yeah, go ahead and cut ahead in the video. I will see you all in just 1 second. Whew, alright, here we are. You got a storm currently impacting portions of Starbuck. It appears to be close to a wedge, if not already a wedge. We're already getting some winds, and we're not even inside the funnel. And I think the best area to get an intercept is on this bridge. So back up just a little bit, that way we can get in ready, and let's go ahead and deploy. It is right there. It is about to hit us. There's the condensation funnel, and we are inside the funnel. Just about getting 70-mile-per-hour winds outside. And whoa! A piece of debris hit us. God, dog. 95 mile per hour. Just broke 100. 102, 105, 110 now. Decently strong tornado. Went maxed out 115. Alright, it looks like 115 will be the max. I guess I saw something a little bit better. 117 max. So yeah. Have ever seen two Dom 3s merge into one another? Goodness gracious. So yeah, let's go ahead and get position once again. Position ourselves for another intercept. Hopefully, in between it, we will have a chance. Well, the tornado will have a chance to strengthen. Two Dom 3s chasing each other. As always, if you're enjoying these videos, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. I think this will be a good one. I don't know. I think maybe. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing just fantastic. If you're watching this during the daytime, hope you're having a good day. If you're watching this at night, hope you're having a good night. And if you're watching this at 1 a.m., go to sleep. Finish watching the video and then go to sleep. Anyways, tornado emergency for Viroqua. So that's always very, very fun. Seems like there's a new tornado in Funkley. This tornado, I wish they really let this road link up, you know, but I understand why, because you really need it to be where you need to be realistic. You know, that's one thing Twisted is very enjoyable for. It's very realistic, and you know, that's always something very, very nice. Anyways, after this intercept, we're going to get everything in order. That way we can set up for day number 2. So yeah, already 7 o'clock in game, so already getting up there in a hurry. Looks like it might miss Viroqua, so Viroqua getting a break. And one thing I don't think I ever seen is this bridge explode. I don't think I've ever seen this bridge get damaged or destroyed. So I think this road either here, no, not this one. Maybe the next one. Yeah, I can hit the next one. Hit this road right here, and that'll be where I'm do the intercept. A very, very large tornado, so we will see. Alright, think I might be moving a little bit too far south. Someone saying they might be cooked. Yeah, you might be cooked. You might be overcooked. This depends. No, I'm going a little too far south. I think this a little bit might prevent me from getting too much into the tornado. Too much of a core hit. We will see. Alright. Hello, Tiv. Get out of my way, please. Alright. Go ahead and deploy now. We are now deploying. We are locked in. We are locked in position. We will see how everything is. This tornado is now entering us just about now. We're getting into it now. Alright, it is getting into me now. Just broke 100. 110 now. Now it's at 120. Went down for a little bit. Now it's at 115. 120. Now it's at 130. 140, it's going up quickly. Slow down a little bit. Now it's at around 140, 130. Going back up. Now it's at 145. There goes Tiv 1. Hopefully they don't die. 137. And whoa, there goes Dom 3. Someone undeployed too early. And there goes Dom 2. Jesus. 103 now. Now it's low 90s. Alright, looks like we were able to survive it. And I cannot believe 2 Dominators just went flying by. Just absolutely hilarious. Anyways, I will go ahead and see y'all in day number 2. Alright, I'm trying to get into place here. I quickly spawned in Prior Lake and I already saw there was a massive wedge on the ground. We're already deploying. Let's go ahead and deploy now before it is too late. Already getting over 100 mile per hour winds. Now 115. We're not even in a tornado in this condensation funnel yet. And we're already getting over 120 mile per hour winds. We're just now getting into it. Now it's at 140. This tornado is extremely violent. 160 now. Just broke 160. Now it's at 170. As quickly as it breaks 160, it breaks 170. Now we're in the center. Okay, it's now at 45. And whoa, it's just jumping up real quick. 205, now 209. I am on the verge of flying away. As my max is 210. And the winds are now going back down. And oh my goodness. We just barely survived this tornado. 209 miles per hour max. God, if this tornado was a hair, and when I say a hair, I mean the thinnest of hairs stronger, we would have went flying. Anyways, goodness gracious. Well, since it's already going night, I will go ahead and see you all in day number 3. Alright, here we are, day number 3. As we already have a storm forming just to the south of Prior Lake. And before the storm genesis, we were like, wow, no one is using Tiv 2, but then sure enough, Tiv 2 comes driving up. And Tiv 2, like I said, Tiv 2 has a slow deployment speed. And it looks like there's already a rotation beginning to form, so hopefully, fingers crossed, this one can be pretty significant. Let's hope I'm not foreshadowing anything. We already got rotation going on, so This one is getting Genesis pretty quickly. So the main thing would be getting everything in order. That way we can get a good intercept. Okay. Currently driving into West Viroqua. So hopefully, and already a funnel. So this storm's coming along pretty quickly. One thing I've come to notice is that usually these storms don't get fired up until the afternoon. So it kind of makes it hard for you to have multiple chases unless you have somebody else with you, you know, that can reset time, that can allow you to have multiple chases, kind of like what Tofu does for Jesse Gillette, who you could kind of say he has gave inspiration for me to do more twisted videos. Another reason is the high week, you know, especially, and also you can already see it's starting to get rain wrapping. Everybody remember when it was just a wall? It wasn't like, you know, different texture. I would say that new update really made it more accurate, and that's really what they wanted to do. They wanted to make things more accurate. And right now you're getting a scene kind of the original Twister movie of the tornado coming over the hill. Let me put a probe down right over here, and let's hope. And I think I'm seeing, yeah, there's some subvortices. So this tornado is very significant. If it's already has subvortices before the main funnel is fully condensated. But it is coming in, and it's coming in quickly. We got the probe down right there. The tornado is bearing down on us. It is growing significantly. It is rapidly intensifying. There's subvortices going around this tornado. We need to deploy as soon as possible. That way we can be able to have enough time to deploy. Even though Dom 3 has a quicker deployment speed, it does have a lower threshold, so hopefully it doesn't exceed 210 miles per hour. One goal is I would like to get the 2024 TIV 2. And here we are. The probe is going to get the initial readings before we see it. So it's already breaking 100 while we're still not there. The probe is already reaching 117, now 120. So this tornado is extremely serious, extremely severe. Max so far is 142, and it's just jumped up very quickly. Near 188 now. 193, 198, 203. Okay, now it's going down, so looks like 203 is the max so far. And it's crazy. This high week has been able to put some of my personal records to shame. Never really have I been able to intercept a tornado over 200, let alone over 190. You know, keep in mind I was doing TIV 1, Dominator 1 for like forever. You know, I wasn't doing probes, I was mainly getting intercepts via the Dominator 1. And the fact that you have a pink TVS, it's just completely, it missed Viroqua. Viroqua was able to dodge one very, very significant. and the probe's already still getting 120, and I just saw someone go flying by. Some are saying Baroqua is gone. Apparently, if you believe a few, one thing I want to do, probably in the next video, I want to try to get a few intercepts via the Twister Tamer. I know the Twister Tamer's max is like 150, so we really couldn't get that much. Thing is, I would like if the developers of Twisted bumped it up to like closer to like 190, maybe higher up, rather than being the undeployment speed for Dom 3 or TIF 2, you know, 155. 204, some are saying 2404.
Tornado.
It kind of makes sense. We got 203 max. But I mean, you can tell essentially whenever you get into center, you got the first. It's basically kind of like a hurricane. You know, if you think of a tornado like a hurricane, you have the extreme. It basically think of it like the center of the hurricane, the eye wall, and then you have the eye. So a tornado is a low pressure storm. It's low pressure. And the only reason it can get so high, you know, 200, 300 miles per hour, is because it's not on such a large scale. And I'm kind of cutting the needle here, you know, getting real close to this tornado. And I'm trying to get a secondary intercept, which hopefully I can. Looks like I'm able to. Someone said 224 spike, 218. Someone says 161 scan, which is completely not accurate. You're probably getting the outer winds. You know, it's probably close to 261. You know, you can add extra 100 miles per hour. And then it's heading straight for Sire. I would say tornado emergency or potentially dangerous situation for Sire. You have sub-vortices going around it. Going around this circulation. It is incredibly powerful, and it's an incredibly dangerous storm. If anybody in Sire, they need to get to a tornado bunker, get to the not even the most interior room. This tornado can potentially slab buildings. They need to get to a tornado shelter. They need to get underground, because this tornado has the ability to flatten homes. Baroqua just barely missed getting a head-on hit, and now it's heading off radar, out of radar coverage, so Sire, it won't be able to know if this tornado is strengthening or if it's weakening. And that even puts the storm chasers even more at risk. But Sire, anybody who's in Sire, they need to get that underground, get into a shelter immediately. Because this tornado, it means business. Hopefully we can get a secondary intercept to see if it's either strengthened or if it's weakened. One thing I would like to do is I would like to get maybe it can go down this road, but one thing I would like to get is I would like to get TIF 2. That'll be able to allow me to get a little bit stronger intercepts, and I don't think this area is the right one. I won't be able to get a proper, because this tornado is very, very powerful. I'd rather be able to stick on this main road, give me enough time to, you know, judge it out. That way I can put down a probe and all that. Nope, someone got in the car with me. Alright, let's deploy here. Nope, no, not here. Right about maybe here. And these things, these irrigation things are about to go flying. Put 2 of them just in case, 2 Dorothy's down. Alright, we are deployed. We are ready to go. Already getting camera shaking. So here we go. barely beginning to impact us now. Okay, it just broke 100. Oh, about to. Oh, there goes those irrigation things. Just broke 100. 120 now. Now it's at 130. There goes somebody in the map. Okay, we're in the center. Very large center. There goes 148 max. It looks like 148 is going to be max. This tornado weakened a whole lot between Baroqua and us getting a second deployment. Winds are now roughly 115, 120. Tornado is completely out of the radar. Sire might be gone. Let's go ahead and undeploy. Yeah, looks like 148 was our max. As always, if you're enjoying these videos, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. We're on the road to 200 subscribers. Yep, we're on the road to 200 subscribers. We're an inch and a hair away from hitting that goal of the infamous 200. Also, I hope everyone has a happy Easter. I hope everyone, if you don't celebrate Easter for, you know, it being God being resurrecting from the dead, I hope you have a good Sunday. Or if you celebrate it simply because it's 420, you know, hope you have a high day. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This video has to be one of the most strongest videos I've ever done. Alright guys, that's going to do it all for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. An amazing day to wrap up this video. 200 and so miles per hour on this same tornado in Viroqua, and then another second was able to get a second intercept of it. Not as strong, but still quite a few people did go flying while we were intercepting this tornado. So maybe if we would have left the probe there, it would have gotten the initial intercept and then went where everybody else, we may have also went flying. But anyways, that's going to do it all for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.